and I have never, and I mean never, have been so insulted in my life, okay? Because I'm done.
Mr.STAR Show activated.
It don't matter where you come from, it don't matter where you go. Just sit your ass down, it's time for the Mr.STAR Show. For the Mr.STAR Show. For the Mr.STAR. Hey guys, my name is Hovistar and welcome back to my YouTube channel! Yay! So I'm going to address something before we even start this video. I am not going to bring up the C word in any kind of way, shape, or form today because I can't even hear about it anymore. You can't open any app without seeing so much about it, and I feel like it's giving everybody so much anxiety. So if you clicked on this video, there's no way that we're going to talk about the C word. I'm going to say just one more time. It's called coronavirus, and I don't want to talk about it anymore. I'm so freaking done. So when I started this channel, I told myself this is going to be a positive channel with positive energy. So I'm not going to touch on that anymore. I've already been in this room for like too long, so there's no way I'm going to touch on it again. If you want to hear about the C word, go to another channel that talks about it. I have no patience for it anymore. I just feel like everybody's getting way too stressed out. Listen to what the smart people, the doctors are telling you to do to take care of yourself, and you'll be freaking fine. That reminds me, sanitize your hands a lot. It helps. It doesn't even have to do with the current situation. Just like do it in general. Don't be disgusting. So I feel like I'm dressed very, very, very weird, at least for me today. So tell me in the comments how you feel about my outfit. I don't know, I was looking for something to wear and I saw Ari in my closet and I decided why not. I believe this shirt is from the video for Raindrops. It goes, when raindrops fell down from the sky, the day you left me, an angel cried, oh, she cried, an angel cried, she cried. She sings it in a cappella and I really, really love it. And also this shirt was a gift from my best friend Dora, so thank you. But anyway, yeah, I feel like I look very weird today. I don't care. So I was like, I'm gonna film a video and I'm going to ask you this time, what do you want to see? I put up this story and I asked you guys if you wanted me to do glam boy makeup or you wanted me to tell you another story time. And the story time won, of course. So I'm going to do a story time today. By the way, if you don't follow me on Instagram, please go ahead and follow me on Instagram. My name is Hovistar on there as well. Please go follow. So I think we should just jump into today's story and let me tell you, it's a doozy. But before I go into today's story, I need to open up this button because I'm feeling like I'm suffocating. Oh, I couldn't breathe, girl. Sorry if it doesn't look good, but like, at least now I can breathe. It felt like I was breathing through a straw. Oh my god, so much better. So anyway, today I'm going to tell you the horrible yet very juicy story about when a photographer dared to call me fat on set. Girl, this was a professional photo shoot. It wasn't just like some kind of little boy with his iPhone. This is a professional photographer. So if you've been following me for a little while, you know that I'm no stranger to photo shoots. I do them, I don't want to say quite often, but I did do a lot of photo shoots in my life. So I'm no stranger to studios and photographers. I know how a photo shoot goes. It's fine. So we're talking about a long ass time ago. So it's none of my recent photo shoots. I'm talking about something that was a long time ago, okay? Okay, just listen to the story. I was doing like 4 different big projects back to back, which means that I'm very interesting at the moment, which means that a very big newspaper wanted to do an article about me. And usually when they do an article about you, if they do a big article about you, they also make photos to accompany it, especially if they think that your spread will bring more viewers and clicks or whatever to their magazine, right? So I did one of these giant ass spreads, you know, I believe it was like a 6-page spread with photos and a lot of me talking and answering questions for the interview. And of course, after the interview, like a couple days later, they wanted me to do a photo shoot. So they teamed me up with one of the most, in quotes, amazing photographers out there. He's so talented. He has so much under his belt, and he does, girl. He has a lot under his belt. He did a lot of important things. I was very excited about it. So in preparation of all of this, I was talking to the producer, if we can even call her that, because girl, she was doing a lot of things, but producing wasn't one of them. Let me tell you that. She was so unprofessional, but we'll get into it. So usually before like a big photo shoot like that, it doesn't matter who I work with, I always make sure that I know what's going to happen on the day. Is there going to be a stylist there? Is there going to be like a correct makeup artist there? Because I'm not gonna just let anyone touch my face. Sometimes I just rather do it on my own, and I usually really want to know what's like, you know, the big concept of like the photo shoot, because I don't want to just come on there and like be, oh okay, we're doing this today, I didn't know. I want to know and be prepared and know what I'm getting myself into, right? So I called the producer and asked her, okay girl, what's gonna happen on set? Do you know the concept? Do you know if there's gonna be a stylist there? Do you know if they're gonna bring my stylist? Do you know if there's gonna be a makeup artist there? Do you know if I can bring my own? So she was like,
no, you don't have to worry about anything. They're going to do everything. They already have everything in line, and it's going to be amazing.
And I was like, okay, so who's the stylist? Who's the makeup artist? What is the concept to the photo shoot? And she was like,
I don't know, I'll have to get back to you.
And I was like, okay girl, just get back to me, you know, because it's like in 2 days and I really want to know what's going on. You know, me being all sweet and stuff. Anyway, I nagged this girl for the next 2 days, telling her, hey girl, you didn't get back to me, so maybe you want to tell me what's this photo shoot's about? Please get back to me. And she didn't, because she is a bad producer and she just didn't do her job. Anyway, the day of the photo shoot comes, and I of course didn't know anything about the photo shoot. I come in, meet the photographer, and he's like,
hey, how are you? I heard a lot about you. We're going to do something cool today. Please go put your stuff there, and we'll start whenever you're ready.
So I just went in with a smile. I don't really know what's going to happen today, but like I'm just going with the flow, and I'm going to do the best that I can, like I always do. So I go in, tell everyone hello. I don't know if you know, but usually there's like 15 people surrounding you when there's a photo shoot going on, because there's the stylist, the assistant to the stylist, the makeup artist, the assistant to the makeup artist, 2 assistants to the freaking photographer that's there. A lot of people are there. It's not just you going. There's a lot of people in the room usually. So, you know, I go in, sit in the makeup chair. The makeup artist that was there was like kind of weird, because I was like, okay, so what are we gonna do for makeup today? Is there like something special that we need to do? Because mind you, I don't know what this photo shoot is about, and I have no idea what is going on, right? So I said to the makeup artist, hey, are we doing like something special today? Or are we just like doing like glowy skin? And he was like, no, actually the photographer asked me to do minimal makeup on you. He doesn't even want a lot of makeup on your face. And I'm like, and he was like, yeah, but this is like what the photographer asked, so this is what I need to do on your face. And I was like, okay, you know what, just do your job, and maybe I'll talk to him later and see what's going on with that. I didn't want to give the makeup artist a hard time, because like, you know, it's not his fault. He's been asked to do something. So then I'm done with the makeup. Of course I'm not happy with it, because I looked like a mummy. I didn't have any color on my face. He didn't even contour my face. I was like, what is going on? What are they trying to make me look like here? But I was still like very quiet about it. I was very reserved, because I don't like to speak out very quickly, because I know people think that I'm a diva, and I can say stuff that make people think that I'm difficult to work with. You know what? In this case, I was sorry that I didn't say anything before, because you'll just see, okay? So then I go into wardrobe, and the stylist gives me a hoodie to wear, and I was like, what the fuck? I'm not wearing this, like what is this? And then she was like,
the photographer told me that this is what he wanted for the shoot, so this is what I brought. I mean, I have no other options.
I was like, okay. So then I stopped everything, and I was like, let me have a conversation with this photographer that thinks he's going to invent the wheel and invent how I look in pictures and how I represent myself without even talking to me. So I went to his assistant and I was like, excuse me, hey bitch, hey, so can I please talk to the photographer about what we're doing today, because like I really don't feel comfortable with what's going on. Mind you, I'm dressed in that horrible thing that the girl gave me, and with the horrible makeup and everything. And she's like,
no, he's so busy, he's preparing for the shoot, so it's just gonna take a couple of minutes, then he's gonna come out and just like shoot you.
What do you mean? Are we not going to have a conversation about what we're doing today? Because you think I'm going to take pictures like this? Mind you, I was looking like a trash bag, okay? You know what? If he would have told me,
oh, we're going to plant you in like some kind of apocalypse situation with a green screen behind you, blah 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 blah.
I would have understood and I would be like, oh, okay, cool idea, like, let's do it. But there was no reason to do that. So anyway, the diva photographer comes from his private room where he went to prepare for the shoot. I mean, what a diva, you're a photographer, you're not Marilyn Monroe. Like, what the like, I don't even understand. You know what, some people just think of themselves so highly, and sometimes you just need to like, come back down to earth, sweetie, okay? Okay. So I was trying to have a conversation with the photographer, but like, to no avail, right? He was like,
okay, we're gonna go, you're gonna shoot, like everybody on set, everybody on set, everybody on set.
And I was like, you know what, just let me finish this and go home, whatever. He's like a huge photographer with a huge name. Maybe he knows what he's talking about, and maybe I should just shut up and let him do his job. Plus, I just wanted to get out of there at this point. It wasn't fun for me. It wasn't fresh, you know? I just wanted to get out of there. I don't know how to explain that feeling to you. I was just like, okay, just like take the pictures and finish this. So he starts taking pictures, and then every 5 seconds he goes to his assistant, they giggle, and then he continues taking pictures. And I was like, okay, this is pretty weird. So he continues on doing that about like 5 or 6 times, and I was like, on the 7th time I was just like,
excuse me? Can we stop for a second? Thanks.
What are you giggling about? What's funny? And he stood there and told me to my face.
No, we're just laughing because like, you look like a fat woman in this picture.
So, you're telling me that we're standing in a room right now with about 15 other people except you and me, Mr. Big High-End Photographer, and you just call me fat when I'm on set, on your set, taking pictures for a huge magazine, and instead of you trying to make me feel good about myself, you just called me fat, excuse me, a fat woman, and made sure the whole room heard what you had to say. Okay. Thank you. I'm done. At this point of the photo shoot, I was done. Now, let me just say, we already have been taking pictures for 20 minutes, so he had a couple of pictures in his roll. And I was like, you know what, Mr. Huge, amazing, big photographer, I'm done, okay? I'm going to take off this horrible hoodie, pajama, trash bag, whatever you put on me mess. Going to put my clothes back on, and I'm going to go home now, okay? Because I'm done. At that point, guess who comes into the picture? Mrs. Stupid Don't Know Her Job producer. A round of applause for the producer. He was like,
Hovi, I'm so sorry. Can we please just like try one more time? This is so important for the newspaper. They really want a good photo of you.
and I was like, girl, there's no way that there's going to be a good photo of me anywhere here today. You brought me shit clothes, you brought shit makeup, brought me a shitty photographer, and you expect a good picture to come out of that? And at this point, I was in breach of my contract, which means that I signed my name to a dotted line on a specific date, on a specific time to be at a photo shoot. So basically, when I walked out, it was like my fault. And I was like, oh, you know what? I'm just not gonna stay here if they insult me. Like, okay, if you wanna use one of the shitty photos that you took for the 20 minutes that you were laughing over there at me, you may. But I told the producer, hey girl, I have a lot of PR pictures of my own. They're already edited. If you want, we can just put that in the paper. So then I took my stuff and I walked out of there, because no one, and I mean no one, is going to walk all over me ever. Okay? Okay. So if you're that photographer and you're watching this video, you know who you are. You're a f***ing scumbag. Please do not contact me, and do not even try to say sorry, because I know you're not. You're a f***ing stupid idiot, and I don't want to talk to you. Thank you. And the moral of this story is, please do not let anyone, and I mean anyone, ever treat you badly, if you feel like you need to remove yourself from a situation, and if you feel like you're being bullied, please remove yourself from the situation and walk out. There's nothing wrong with that, and I don't care what anybody's gonna say about you. It's not worth it. Just walk out. Believe me, you'll feel better about yourself. Don't even deal with it. And in this instant, yeah, I believe I was bullied by a photographer, by a fully grown man sitting over there and calling me fat when all I did was came into his studio to take pictures because I was told to. So that's my photo shoot from hell horror story. Let me know in the comments down below if you liked this story and if you'd like more story times. I quite enjoy telling you these stories, but next time I promise it's going to be a little more positive. If you like my story and you think the photographer is asshole, please like this video because it helps the channel a lot. Go ahead and actually like the video. Come on, guys. And also, if you like this video, if you like me, if you like anything about this freaking channel, please go down to the subscribe button and freaking subscribe, because I see you're watching the videos but you don't subscribe. So please go down to the subscribe button and subscribe. It's not an issue. Stop making it an issue. Just go do it. Thanks. If you want to see more of this Vista, you can go ahead and follow me on all my social medias that are linked down below. And if you want to check out my music, you can go ahead to my music channel that is linked up here and also down below. And you can stream my music everywhere that music is streamable in 2020. So yeah, guys, we got to the end of this video. I love you guys so much for watching. See you on the next one. Bye.